this class definitely kind of introduces the general kind of aspect of teaching, so definitely using that in the future kind of as a head start in front of everyone to kind of help develop my further skills into teaching.
I think what interests me is being able to see, things from a teacher's perspective. I can take those things and like go into my classrooms and see, what I learned and like how the teachers are using that. And I think that's really neat.
It's kind of a smaller class, so it's nice to have those open discussions kind of about what everyone finds similarities and differences in teaching, and definitely using that in our feeder schools as well.
I think Intro to Teaching really does prepare me for my future. I plan on being a teacher, so I can see a lot of different situations happening, like when I get sent to Gavin and get to help out in the classrooms. I mean, that's like exactly what I plan on doing, so it definitely helps a lot.
It's an informational class. It's it's a life resource. You need all of the stuff that we're learning about in the real world. And so I would definitely suggest it, even though I've only been in the class for a couple weeks.
You learn a lot about financial, how to spend your money, save your money. You're gonna learn how to do resumes. We learn how to narrow down your career, to pick a career, and that's all important. And knowing how to spend your money and save your money wisely.
I definitely feel more prepared because now I know how to buy a car if I want to buy a different car, if I want to do a check and not have to call my mom and be like, Mom, how do I run this check? So I think it helped me learn those things.
This is the first class I've taken that's taught me all about that stuff, and I like it because it's you get a little knowledge from all the consumer side. It's all in one.
We figured out what I wanted to do as an internship because I wanted to do the student training, but since I do 3 sports, I couldn't really do it after school, and so they presented me with this internship, and I'm like, that's a great idea for me to actually see if I wanted to do this. You get to see how much they actually do behind the scenes and how they put programs together to heal athletes, and when you're an athlete in there, you don't really think about that and you take it for granted. So it was a full 180 just to see how everything went on behind the scenes, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Something that interests me about foods is the fact that I get to make food at school and then I get to eat it and brag to all my classmates that I got to make it and convince them to also take foods next year. Food teaches you how to do simple things like turning on an oven, turning on a stove, how to cut an onion, how to cut garlic. It teaches you those simple things for when you move out of your parents' house so then you know what to do.
I took foods because I want to learn how to cook a little more. I think it's fun to learn how to cook. I cook a little bit at home, but I wanted to build more knowledge on how to do that. I already know how to bake pretty much, but I think it's cool to learn more about cooking.
You basically just go out, buy clothes, buy sewing materials, and just you use machines. You learn how to create clothing. So now that when I get rips in my pants and my shirts, I just sew it back up.
I learned a lot about how to use the sewing machine. I did have access to one prior to, but I did not have somebody actually teach me how. My mom didn't know, so this definitely helped me use it correctly and actually end up making things. I did to work on this recycled blanket for my mom. It's all of her old military shirts from her different units, and it's just a nice way to say thank you for her putting me in this class, providing me supplies.